Nothing says Happy J6 more than the reporting from ABC News that Dan Scavino has talked to Jack Smith. Dan Scavino is Mark Meadows level. Like, this guy was the Trump whisperer. He knew everything.
I think this is almost as big as Mark Meadows because, one of the things I had said is of all the people I wish we could have had a thorough conversation with, Scavino was chief on my list. I mean, he was the Trump whisperer. He's the guy that was monitoring Twitter, that was, putting out a lot of Donald Trump's tweets. He was the one more than likely in conversation with some of these nefarious actors out there, nefarious groups. And if he's cooperating with the feds, Donald Trump's in real trouble. And, just with this little bit of information we have, it reaffirms what we've already known, but it's very impactful. For 187 minutes, for over 3 hours, Donald Trump sat there watching his insurrection in action and did not act. So let's say you believe that Donald Trump wanted this to end and you believe he's some man of action. All he had to do was literally put out a tweet. All he had to do was activate the National Guard. He's the commander in chief, by the way, of the DC National Guard. It's not Nancy Pelosi. It's not the mayor of DC. He did not call people in the Defense Department. He did not activate the Guard. He sat and watched, and only, Jim, when it became obvious that law enforcement was going to take back the Capitol, only then did he meagerly put out a statement to cover his backside. But until then, he wanted to see if it would succeed. And Dan Scavino is reaffirming what we already know, and I'm sure he's got a lot more information, too, that Donald Trump doesn't want him to tell.